Yankees did it again. They lost. Again, I was hopeful. Didn't happen. But it was a really interesting game, to be fair. Now, Nestor Cortez pitched a good game, as usual. He usually does. So he did really good. It's sad that he, didn't earn the win. But he did pitch a great game. And Luis Castillo, he had a no-hitter through 5 innings against the Yankees, which is pretty impressive. Yankees didn't score a run until the 6th inning. But it did start with the Reds. In the 5th, they did score a run, and then Yankees ended up tying it. So at the end of the 6th innings, it was 1-1. Score was tied. Okay. There were a couple great defensive plays by the Yankees in the 7th inning. The first by DJ LeMahieu, who made an excellent play at third base and made a perfect strike to first, getting an out. And then Aaron Judge did the same thing. He did a diving play, caught the ball, with the score still tied 1-1 going into the 8th inning. They ended up taking Nestor Cortez out and putting in Loaizaga, who has been out since May 22nd with an injury. So he did return today, and he did pitch. It didn't go so well for him, though. I mean, it is his first game back, to be fair. But it didn't really go well for him this outing. But, hey, I mean, first game back, like I said, after being gone for, like, 6 weeks. So it's, just let that one go. Move on. Yeah, with that said, he did allow 3 runs, Loaizaga. Albert Abreu came in to pitch for Loaizaga after allowing 3 runs. So Yankees were trying to limit the damage and to just get him out. So that's what they did. Going into the bottom of the 8th inning, the Reds also did a pitching change of their own. And that's when the Yankees tied it up. They tied it 4-4. They got 3 runs, and it started off with Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge hit a solo home run, and then Carpenter ended up walking. Gleyber Torres ended up getting a 2-run home run, and that's what tied it up 4-4 in the bottom of the 8th. And ended up going into extras because nothing happened in the 9th inning, and that's when the Yankees kind of had a meltdown. The Reds ended up scoring 3 runs, so it was 7-4 going into the bottom of the 10th inning. The Yankees made it close. It was a really, really close game because, Yankees ended up getting 2 runs off of a home run. Matt Carpenter ended up getting a 2-run homer, so that made it 7-6. DJ LeMahieu had a chance for redemption after having bases loaded earlier in the game and ended up striking out. This time he hit first pitch, a deep ball, center field, but it didn't do anything. It didn't matter. He ended up catching it, and that was the 3rd out. So the final score of the game was 7-6, and the Yankees ended up losing. Unfortunately, the Reds took 2 out of 3, and I said you don't want that to happen. 2 out of 3 against a team that is the 3rd worst team in baseball. It's just not looking good. It doesn't look good. And I understand that it's not the end of the world, but it also could be the beginning of something bad for the Yankees. So I guess we'll just see how it goes. Of course, got to do day by day, take things day by day. And starting tomorrow, they will be playing against the Red Sox for a 3-game series before the All-Star break. So hopefully they don't do a repeat of the weekend against the Red Sox that they just completed, where they did split 2 games to 2. But the last 2 games, it easily could have been wins and just did not work out, and defense was horrible. So the defense needs to, be their normal selves. They need to just play the game, stop trying to overswing, stop trying to overhit, trying to overcompensate for something. You need to just play small ball, take opportunities where you could get them, steal if you can steal. I like the fact that they seem to be doing that more. I really do like that. I think that teams need to play small ball, and Yankees always go for the big hits. You don't need to do that. That's just, I understand that's how they've been for years doing that. I get it. But in a time when you're having some trouble, time when you're struggling, because they've been having issues lately, those 2 against the Red Sox and then 2 out of 3 against the Reds, you might have to take a step back and just see what you're doing wrong and just look at it that way. Play small ball, try to clean up your defense a little bit, and things will work out. They'll go back to doing what they did. They kept getting hits at the right time. They, and it wasn't home runs, not just home runs. They were doing singles, doubles, walks, hit by pitch, something. They were doing whatever they could to, help with the team. They were trying to help out the team. And they just need to go back to the basics. That's really all they need to do. So they start playing the Red Sox on Friday for a 3-game series. So let's see how that goes. So again, it's another loss, but just try to brush it off and hope for the best for the next time. Hopefully they could take 2 out of 3 against the Red Sox, which would be good. That'd be a good start. And so, as usual, you know, go Yankees. And good day, everyone. Thank you.